Hello, have you been planning to move to Canada through caregiver pathway? If yes, please watch this video to the end. So people has been asking what are the requirements that are needed for this pathway. Firstly, you need an English test. They want to assess if you can be able to communicate with your patient or your clients, right? So you need your English test. It might be your IELTS, it might be your PTE, it might be your CELPIP, right? For instance, in IELTS band, you must have maybe in writing, you must have about three writing. Let me check. In reading, you must have 3.5. In reading, you must have writing 4.0. Then listening is very important. You must have 4.5. Then in speaking, you must have 4.0. This is for IELTS, right? So another requirement that is needed too is a job offer. You need a job offer before you can be able to be eligible or migrate to this through this pathway. So where can you get the job? Using the official website for IRCC, which is jobbank.gc.ca. Okay, so so many people will be like, yeah, I've applied for so long, none of the employers have ever called me. I've seen people that applied through job bank, they were able to get a job and they're in Canada now. So what are the things that you might be doing wrong? It might be that your CV is not up to Canadian standard. It might be that you are using one CV all the time to apply for different types of job you see on the internet, rather on the job bank, or what the employer needs, which is the job description, is not in your CV. For instance, an employer might be looking for he's a boy, but in your CV there's no synonyms, there is no a related sentence that is related to what the employer is looking for. So here in Canada, they do use automated machine to scan CVs, right? So if what the employer is looking for, none of them is in your CV, the machine will scan you off. And we also have a scanner, this scanner machine in the on the Google. So maybe when you make your maybe when you've done your CVs, you can as well use a free scanner to also scan your CVs. All right, it will give you around percent, maybe like 100% or 85 or 95. You know that you are there. All right, so just try as much as possible to put your CVs up to what is needed. That job description is very, very important. Okay, so another thing too you have to do is you have to have experience in experience in what is it called, caregiver skills. You must have experience. Maybe you've worked in schools, you've worked in long-term homes, you've worked in facilities, hospitals, or even do home care too, or you've worked in a school whereby they take care of children. And secondly too, the job offer, sorry to divert, the job offer, if you have someone in Canada maybe that have a child or your relative, they can invite you. They can write to their IRS and say, okay, that I needed help, I need to invite my family member to come and join me, right? To come and join me to take care of my child. But the thing is that the person that is coming must also have the requirements. If not, they're not gonna get PR. So that is another thing I want to chip in. Then another thing too is your educational qualification. Now they say that the minimum is school sat, okay, post school sat. So the thing is that if you have your WAEC, you can apply, but make sure you have adequate experience. And secondly too, even if you have maybe you're a nurse, and this is the best time for nurses to migrate. If you're a nurse out there, you're watching me, this is also the time for you to migrate. If you're a nurse, you've been working for over time now, or you've had experience and all of that, you need to start getting all those things ready, because very soon now they will get more information concerning it. They are going to launch it, right? So the thing is that make sure you have all those requirements at hand. Okay, you can not only take IELTS, you can take other categories like PTE, CELPIP, right? This is what is needed for Canada immigration, and everything must be general. This IELTS must be general, it's not academic, right? So that is it. Another thing too is, I know there are people all over the place telling you do this, do that, and all of that. If you're also getting certifications, you also need experience, right? If you do not have experience, everything will just go away. Okay, everything you've been doing will nothing. So make sure that all this requirement is in place. Canada does not joke with what they've given you. If you've gotten 3, if the total of everything is 4 and you've gotten 3, you're not there. You have to make sure that all the things that they have listed, you have all of them. And remember, everybody, all the whole world is applying for this. You need to set standard. You need to be on top. You need to make sure that all your things are in order. All right. And another thing too is, you can do this yourself. There's no visa in the world that, okay, if it must only be agents. If you have the money, you can go meet them. There are genuine agents over there, all over the place. But my own is, don't be scammed. You can still do this on yourself, right? You can use the website and apply. Okay, so, and secondly too, you're bringing in your family. Make sure you include your family members. Even if you're not coming with them, some people might not be able to come with them at the first time, because maybe if your employer, okay, I want to say something, right? If you're getting this job, and you also need to watch the salary that will be paid to you, okay? Because sometimes this caregiver stuff is a little bit low income earners or something. So you also need to watch out the salary. It's not when they are paying you low income and you're bringing your whole family, they might deny you. Sorry to say that. So you need to be you need to use your critical thinking. All right. So when they are saying, okay, you can include them, you can come, right? They over there are now PR, right? So maybe when you started saving up money or something like that, you can bring them. Not that because of the employer, somebody is paying you $15 per hour, maybe I don't know, you include all your whole family and come. And also, when you're looking for this job, make sure it's a full time, not a part time. When you're looking for this job in the job bank, make sure that it's full time job, not a part time. All right, and also the employer's salary also matters, because if they're paying you low salary, nothing. So you need to use your initiative, and this requires money, right? You need to also spend on it. You need to write your IELTS, get some experiences. Sometimes if you see a place that you can even do volunteer work for these skills, is also a good way, right? So that is it for now. I'm still going to get more information concerning this, but I'm not an immigration officer. You can still do more research on this. Maybe some things I've said must have changed and all of that. Please, I don't want to make this video to be long. Thank you. Bye.